3 feet from floating away because the entire marina is floating. Well, there's one permanent dock, but most of the marina, you have these giant rings that your lines are tied to, and then the rings float on pilings. But a lot of the pilings were put in years ago and are short. So your rings can ride up and off the piling, in which case your boat is floating free in the Hudson River. Anyway, we had a miraculous thing happen because one of my pilings is short and the ring floated up and off. And as the tide went out, the ring caught the piling on the way down. I mean, it was...
How does that happen? Was there something else holding your boat in place?
Lines to the dock. So your boat would be...
Okay, that helps.
Yes,
Otherwise, it would have been far away from the ring.
It would have been, yeah. But a lot of damage where the pilings came up under people's docks and went through the docks and through the walkways, and it was a big mess.
Yeah.
But anyway, this man comes walking up the stairs. Typical New Yorker, has his pants on his shoulder. He's walking in his underwear, and he's coming up this flight of stairs. And he said, "I cannot believe I was just walking in the Hudson River." And I said, "I can't believe that you do not see that the lampposts down there are still lit. And there is power under 3 feet of water." He said, "Oh, I guess I won't do that again."
I wondered what that tingly feeling was.
Yes, exactly.
All right, Dick, how you doing?
I'm set.
Are you good to do the show?
I'm good to do the show.
I think I might be also. I have the recordings running. I think we're on
Perfect.
stream. Yeah, I think they see me. Okay. So then, let me tell you what episode number the show is and what the day today is, and then it's all up to you after that.
Okay.
Here we go. This is the Giz Fiz, episode 544. That's a 5 with 2 4s. 544, the Giz Fiz. And it's recorded on a October Wednesday, the 4th day of October in 2023, and it's a Wednesday. And the show's going to begin in 3, 2, after I mute my mic.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for... No?
Take 2. The show begins in 3, 2. Wait, one more. I got to click this also. 3, 2. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for...
It's the Giz Fiz with the Giz Wiz. It's kind of like Cheese Whiz. It's the Giz Fiz. And now your host, Maths writer and the Giz Wiz, Dick DeBartolo.
Welcome to Totally Unimproved Giz Fiz 2023. All right. Okay. Chat room celebrity of the week or match game player of the week. No crickets? Oh, there they are. Okay. Thank you, crickets. All right. So today we will have photos from George Davis that you will caption. We have facts from George Davis. We're going to play logo. Oh, I'm going to talk about the Al Jaffe Memorial Service I attended last night, actually was part of it. And we're going to play a match game. And we'll begin it right now with photo number 1. And we'll meet Charlie the dog, the mascot dog. Oh, my gosh. It's a cartoon character of a panda munching on bamboo. Cute caricature of a panda munching on bamboo. Okay. Panda the flute player. Oh, it does look, he's holding it like a flute. I thought Charlie had changed some. The bamboo flautist. First panda in America. Bam-hoo. I'm not munching, I'm jamming. Oh, pandemonium. If I put enough holes in here, I can play it as a flute. Is it food or is it a musical instrument? Animal Kingdom's newest flutist. It's all we eat. Isn't that efficient? Cocaine panda. Check the eyes. Don't know if I should eat this or play the flute. Sam Farr and his pan flute. Crunch and munch. Panda pandemonium. Pandemonium, whatever it is. Who put the hallucinogenics in the bamboo? Ling Ling is tripping. I'm bamboozled. Got any soy sauce? We are losing the National Zoo pandas. Oh, that is true. That is sad. Oh, how roughage has improved my life. That panda is taking a psychedelic trip, and we'll end with Caesar. I can get high and play the flute at the same time. Okay, George says, for the panda eating bamboo, my caption is, it's true. Bamboo is my favorite meal, so I'm going to change to something else and give my stomach a break. Okay, photo number 2 is, it's like all cartoon photos this week. It's a birthday cake with kind of dancing birthday candles. A colorful cake with colorful candles. Mr. Dave says they look like clip art. It does look like clip art. I wonder if Dennis did these. How did you get the candles to levitate, says Mandy. Somebody turned 5 today, Magoo. Demos, that panda just turned 5. Pebbles Flintstone turns 5. Make a wish. Dick's birthday month. Let them eat blue cake. It's the Olympic of cake tossing. I think all those candles are haunted floating above the cake. Maybe it's an unbirthday cake, says Becky. Declare, all went well until the firecrackers went off. All right, and we'll end with they float because they are light. Oh, a bunch came in. Make a wish and blow out the candles, but not too hard. An earthquake happened right during the party. My favorite flavor cake, purple. This is what the panda was looking at 5 weeks before my birthday. And we'll end with, how did you know it was my 5th birthday today? Okay. George says, for the purple icing on the cake, my caption is, since I've changed the flavor of icing, my sales are up over 50% over the last 4 weeks. It's a winner. Okay. Photo 3 from George. Whoa. Crayons. Crayola crayons stacked high. That is a lot of crayons stacked in a triangular shape. Plenty of crayons. Chickenhead said, so that's how they built the pyramids. Crayola pyramid, Magoo. We can play Crayola Jenga, Caesar. My favorite color, chocolate, says Stooge. And I still can't get a good color, says Bill. Pack, oh shucks, I need the lavender crayon at the bottom. Crayola Jenga is not the Sharpies in the stack of 64. but I need the color in the middle. International House of Crayons. Does that box have a sharpener on the back? Looks more, a little more like 48 in that box, in that pile. Vertical crayon stacking, definitely ghost related, I guess, to the candles. Another Crayola Jenga, only 48. Where's the other 16? Eric Duckman says, I don't think I ever got the 64. And we'll end with, ending with the one, a Crayola log cabin, says Geek Wannabe. Okay. George says, for the stacked up crayons, my caption is, it's good to see there are so many new colors for the kids to use. Okay, photo 4 is, wow, a kid in a really neat sports car, a go-kart. All decked out in crash helmet. Everything's pink and black and gray. Okay, young kid in safety gear in a go-kart on the track. Go-kart, future Formula One driver. They're sure getting their licenses younger and younger these days, says Chickenhead. My Uber's here, says Mandy. It's tough being dead last. Maybe he's all the way out front. Time for a pit stop. Looking for the spare tire that fits. No, silly. 10 is my age. I think we should challenge the NASCAR drivers. Everything was great until we ran out of gas. Honey, I shrunk the race car. Is this Monte Carlo? Dale Earnhardt III. One day I'll be in NASCAR. And we'll end with, I switched out the motor with a Roomba vacuum. Now Junior can drive around the house and clean the house at Pack NW. We'll add, Mandy says, watch out for the pyramid of crayons. Okay, George said, for the young boy driving a go-kart, my caption is number 10, and the boy has 8 wins in a row. He's our best driver and so experienced. Okay, 5 of 6 is, oh, well, is that caviar on salmon? I'm pretty sure the fist is salmon. I'll just go with it. Okay, it's raw salmon topped by fish eggs. Oh, it's salmon and skin. Oh, okay. Salmon and skin, salmon steak. Salmon with skin looks fishy to me, says Hawks Post. That's blackened salmon, scaled view. Salmon with crispy skin. Oh, no. That's the skin, possibly kosher salt. The bears didn't get everything. Salmon and mold. That's more what it looks like. It's what's for breakfast. Next time, hold back the sale. Next time, hold the scales. Show me some skin, Mr. Salmon. Picasso, fish landscape. I like being a living salmon rather than a cooked one. Salmon needs a shave. Cartoon Steve. It's orange roughly. This seems a bit fishy. My friend would eat the skin after I ate the salmon. Ah, true, says Caesar. The salmon didn't swim fast enough upstream, Martron. This looks good, but I ordered a burger. Waiter, my meal is undercooked. How would the humans like it if I cooked them? Nice salmon portion, but why served on bare wood? Ready for sushi prep? Seared filet, yum, James. I'm dead, but they named a river after me. Salmon skin is good when crispy, says Loke. And we'll end with, no one's doing salmon chanted evening. Logan 5, I grill salmon on cedar planks. Let's see. George said, for thick king salmon, my caption is, my uncle caught this 14-pound king salmon, and we're going to smoke it. Just the thought of it makes my mouth water. I can't wait for dinner. Okay, 6 of 6. Photo number 6 is a Ferris wheel, a huge Ferris wheel, because you can ride it in a little house. Giant Ferris wheel where you can ride in a little house if you wish. Let me look up. Oh, you're right. Who is that? Bill in Michigan says, where's 23? Because the houses are numbered 22, 24. Shelter from the storm. Legal, just how to keep lit. Ferris wheel to heaven. New New York City housing project. Ferris car. In Tom 82 middle. Shelter from the storm. Number 23, missing in action. The mystery of the missing number 23 car. Merry house go round. Let's bow our heads for number 23. Ferris wheel in the middle. Trailer park merry-go-round. Even numbered houses. They weren't kidding when they said these condos have a great view. The odd numbers are on the other side. They are. I decided to save money and move to a Ferris wheel. My latest Airbnb, luxury Ferris wheel. Oxford says, don't want to live in one place for too long. Ready Player 23. This is what they call a mobile home, says Pack NW. I crossed the Ferris wheel with a train. Tornado took car 23 and Dorothy and Toto on board. Last legs of the commute to who knows where. Sometimes cars just fall off. Nice view and very comfortable. And we'll end with Caesar, who says the DoorDash delivery guy didn't want to deliver my food. And we'll throw in reverb, Mike, calling car 23. Calling car 23. Okay. George says, small housing area to ride on a Ferris wheel. And my caption is, are those the clouds out there? Wow, we really are high. Okay. Facts from George Davis. How many ways are there to change a dollar bill? How many combinations or ways are there to make change for a dollar bill? 1, 17, 49. Too many. Lots. 70. All of them. 13, 32. There's got to be a lot of them. 70. Plus there are gold dollar coins. One way, your hand to mine, 50. 4.5, 30. Yeah, I mean, Bill says 98,000. That's a little much. 4,000. Boy, I think it's got to be. I'm going with 300. Jim B, you have an answer? Jim B, have you left the studio?
Oh no, my fader had an issue. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm
So I
going
do have
with
an answer.
50.
50. Boy, they're really all over the lot. Just looking up here, it's from 30 to 4,784. 300. Let me go
So
look.
somewhere between 100 pennies and 2 50-cent pieces. There's a whole bunch of options. How many? Dick? Tell us how many.
Wait a minute. The answer is 293.
Very good, Dick.
Wow. Let me see. Wow. Okay. Yeah, because with nickels and dimes and pennies and combo. Anyway,
and those 2-cent pennies.
Yeah. When a person is typing on a typewriter, what percentage of his or her left hand is used? When a person is typing on a typewriter, what percentage of his or her left hand is used? Well, I happen to have a keyboard in front of me. And it's very funny because the really good letters are on the left, which means I'm going 60% left, 60% left. LA Eric, we're together with 60. Oh, we're very close. A lot of people. Montron 63, Jamez 59. Not many people are going. Oh, yeah, now they are going less. Jim B, what percentage, when a person is typing on a typewriter, what percentage of their left hand is used?
I'll say 70.
70%. Okay. 56%. 56%. Well, LA, you're in with 60%. That's good. Oh, I had 60% too. Geek Wannabe, you're good. Okay. A very well-known person who is known to keep us up at night by his or her occupation is afraid of the number 13. Who is it? Who is that person? A very well-known person who is known to keep us up at night by his or her occupation is afraid of the number 13. Guess who it is? Alfred Hitchcock. Jimmy Kimmel, Johnny Carson, Jimmy Fallon. The Boogeyman. Man, he says, my upstairs neighbor in apartment 12, Soupy Sales. The guy on the 12th floor, Stephen Colbert. Jamie B, any guess?
I don't have any guys whose job it is to keep me up at night. I thought Johnny Carson was a good answer, but then how contemporary is Johnny Carson? How famous is he today as opposed
That's
to
true.
Jimmy Kimmel? And
I guess we should have paid more attention to who was known keeping us up at night. Oh, yeah, that would lead you to Johnny Carson. Anyway, the answer is Stephen King.
that
would be
is
weird.
weird.
That he would be afraid of the number 13.
And
With all
okay, I guess because horror stories give you nightmares, that's what keeps you up at night
Well, people read his books at night.
and during the day.
Okay. I just read them. Okay. Question 4. The old question, which came first, the chicken or the egg? Scientists have come to a conclusion. What is the answer?
This will be good. Come on, chat room. Give us some good ones.
The chicken or the egg? Egg. Well, there. Okay. I'm thinking how there can
These
be an
people
answer.
saying egg. Where'd the egg come from?
Exactly. And if it's a chicken, where did the chicken
Where'd the
come
chicken
from?
come from? Yeah, so maybe the
I'll be
conclusion is there's no right answer.
Yeah. An egg with its legs running. Okay. I will read the age-old question, chicken or egg came first. Scientists have come up with a conclusion. The answer is the chicken, and here is the reasoning. The protein scientists have come. Oh, here's the reasoning. The protein that makes eggshells is only produced by hens. And then George writes in parentheses, I don't understand this reasoning either. Does anybody understand this?
I sure don't. No.
No. Scientists answer it's chicken, and the reason is the protein that makes the eggshell is only produced by hens.
And where did the hen come from?
Yeah, exactly. All right. And there's one more. Yes, you are really. Is this a question? Let me. Wait, what is this? Oh, it's just a fact, I think. You are special. Tell me, what are the chances? One out of what number? Yes, you. What? You are special. You are one in how many? Okay. All right. I think I sort of understand it. You are really special. Tell me the chances. One out of what number that you, yes, you, were going to be born? I'm not quite sure I understand this either. You are one in how many? Oh, 1 in a million. Oh, here we go. 1 in a million? No, you got to be more like 1 in a
8 billion?
Yeah. There you go. Chicken Head is with you on that. You are 1 in 8.5 billion.
I'm pretty sure
Boy,
it was like 6 months or so. I was playing the Tom Lehrer song about population, and it was right about that time when we crossed 8 billion.
A lot of people are in that area. 8 billion, 9 billion, 10 billion. Caesar's much higher. You are 1 in 50 billion. Well, you know these things. What's the population of the Earth? Do you know?
Well, like I was saying, about 6 months ago, it was I can't remember which Tom Lehrer song it was, but it was something about population. And around that time, we had crossed 8 billion.
All right. I'm going to do 1 in 12 billion. What's your guess?
It's undefined. It's like 1 in infinity.
Yeah. Let's see what the answer is. Oh my God. No. The answer is 1 in 4 trillion, says George. And then he says, see, I told you.
You're special, George. You're
You're
really special,
special.
George.
George ends with best wishes to all in the chat room. I hope you're going to be happy this entire week. Stay well till we get together next time. Bye, George. George, oh, that's a great photo. Oh, that, yeah, you could keep that around like you did, JMP. That's great. George, I know you're not watching, but your pictures on the screen, you look tremendous. You look great. Okay. Oh, I'll go right into the Al Jaffe thing. Okay. So Al Jaffe died earlier this year, but it took forever for DC to come up with a date to honor Al.
I thought you were going to say it took forever for him to die.
Yeah, well, it did. Al made it to 102. And there were, so there's a little memorial service last night. And Stan Lee, who has passed on now, did a video for Al a few years ago, which was very funny, saying, Al, remember we came up with 2 characters, it was like a donkey and a cow, and we gave them funny names. And he said, we made history, Al. No matter where you go in the world, we just mention those 2 names and people know exactly who we're talking about. He said, I'm only kidding. I know it bombed. He said, Al, how did I ever lose you to Mad Magazine? Anyway, he said, you've gone on to great things. Happy birthday. I think he had made the video for Al's 95th birthday. And then he said, Jesus Christ, why did I make this video? Now I'm going to have to do one every year. Al, just have a happy birthday. The most emotional one was from a young man, I don't know his age, Johnny Samp's son. He was crying. We were crying because it was such an incredible thing. He wrote Al Jaffe a letter. First, the art director of Mad said Al Jaffe answered every fan letter. He actually wrote back. He had no form. He wrote every person back. And Johnny Sampson had done a Mad fold-in for his local paper. And he wrote a fan letter to Al and said, I admire you and I hope you don't mind, but if I made a fold-in, and I did for the local paper, and this is what it's like. And he, even I get emotional. He opened the letter and Jaffe said, I could not have made a better fold-in than this. And let me ask you something. Do you think you'd like to do a lot of fold-ins? I am now 97 and I want to retire soon. If you're willing and it's okay with you, I will recommend you. And then he started crying. And then he's very funny. He said, okay, I'll just do it in a different voice and then I can talk. And then he did like a superhero voice. So he was able to talk in the superhero voice without crying. And he said, can you imagine sending someone a fan letter, hoping you might get a signature on a form letter, but to have your hero write back offering you to be his replacement? So it was great. It was so great. It was so great of Jaffe to recognize talent. And so we all told stories about Jaffe, and I might have told the story here before, but you're going to hear it again. is we have two stories. One was Jaffe was a great artist, knew nothing about math. Okay. And on Mad trips, if you sold Mad more than a certain number of pages, you got a free trip. I mean, if the magazine did well for the year, Bill took you astounding trips: Africa, Japan, Russia. If the magazine did a so-so year, Disneyland, Puerto Rico, close and inexpensive trips. So I'm sitting next to Jaffe, and we're in Japan. I don't know where. No one knows the money exchange or anything. And we all have dinner, and it was procedure. Bill took us to dinner like 3 or 4 nights. And then the rest of us ate on our own and then just divided up the check. And it was $15. And so, Al says to me, "What is it?" I said, 15. And he said, "It's $50? And I said, "It's $50, Al." So he gives me $50. So I go over to Nick Meglin and I said, "Nick, Al has no idea what anything cost." I said, "For the rest of the trip, make sure you sit next to him or I sit next to him. And whatever the amount is, just tell him it's 5 times." Anyway, we did this the entire trip. So as the trip is ending, Nick said, "Dick, what are we going to do? We have $210 of Al's money. Should we just give it to him and tell him what we did?" And I said, "Nah, that's too easy. Who's his roommate?" And I think it was either Don Martin or Lou Silverstone. So give it to him and tell him to just stick it in a crevice in Al's suitcase. And Al never mentioned it. So months later, Al and I and Nick are having lunch at the Society of Illustrators. And I said, "You have a crazy thing where you're unpacking your suitcase and you find money in it? Has that ever happened?" Al goes, "That happened to me." I said, "Really?" He said, "Yeah, I thought my wife put it in as a surprise." And she said, "She didn't give me it." And he said, it just drives me crazy. And I said, "Well, maybe the maid knew who you were and wanted to give you money for your years of work." And he said, "No, I don't think that would ever be." And I said, "Al, that was your own money." And we told him what had happened. So he got a kick out of that. So the other thing that I told at the reception last night is Al was very good at, like snappy answers. Al was very good at just coming up with things. So the trip is Africa. And at night, the hotel builds a monstrous bonfire behind the hotel, which is better than building it in the lobby, to keep wild animals away. And we're out there, and usually the trip would be 25 mad people. We're out there, probably almost all 25 of us, and 2 other people staying at the hotel come out and sit in the circle, and we're all talking. And finally, one of the women said, "I have to ask you something. What is the staff of Mad Magazine doing sitting in the middle of the jungle in Africa?" And Al said, "We are on a tour of Puerto Rico booked by a really stupid travel agent." And of course, we all laughed, as you were laughing in your homes. So Jaffe was great. He was an amazing man, a very gentle guy, a real sweetheart, and changed somebody's life. That kid, I spoke to him afterwards. He said, he made me a success. I wasn't sure I was doing good art. And every time I went to the New York Comic Con, I would stop by his house. So, and then I'll tell you a quick thing. Stephen Colbert is a fan of Mad Magazine and Al Jaffe. And this is a little thing he did for Al the day after Al died. a huge Stephen Colbert fan, and 4 or 5 months ago, I'm walking in the park, and a guy's walking his dog, and he sees the Mad Hat and said, "Oh, are you a Mad fan too?" And I said, "Well, I actually write for Mad, or wrote for Mad." I said, "What's your name?" I said, "Dick DeBartolo." He said, "Oh my God, are you kidding me?" I said, "Well, what do you do?" And he said, "I am co-executive producer of the Stephen Colbert Show." I said, "What? I love that show." I said, "If I write a fan letter to Stephen, could you make sure he gets it?" And he goes, "Absolutely." And it turns out he lives 3 doors down in a big apartment house on the corner. So I wrote a letter to Steve, and next time I saw Barry, I gave it to Barry. And a week later, I ran into Barry again, and I said, "Did you give Steve the note?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Did you think it was stupid?" It's stupid. He read the letter. He turned to one of the production assistants and said, "Get this framed from my office." And I said, "Are you kidding me?" And he goes, "No, you're one of his heroes too." So I thought, oh my God, working for Mad has its benefits. Okay, so on with the show. Oh yes, Al has 3 daughters, and all the daughters are very, usually memorials are like some kind of somber affairs. His kids are great, very funny, telling funny stories about their dad. Okay, bum bum. What kind of creatures were created in Steven Spielberg in a 1993 Steven Spielberg blockbuster? Could this be easier? Or I never heard the term InGen. What type of creatures were created InGen? Oh yeah, chat room celebrity of the week. I'm sure he'd be big to that. 1993 Steven Spielberg blockbuster. You know what? I didn't think of that. Jamie B, have an answer? So, I do
not have an answer.
Okay. I think I gave you the wrong answer, chat. Wrong year. Gremlins is the 80s. For a 1993 feature. No, not one person. Oh, okay. L.A. Eric. Dinosaurs. Okay. Tyrannosaurus, we'll give you that. Jurassic Park. Dinosaurs. Empty pocket. Oh, what type of product is a butterball? What type of product is a butterball?
Finally, one I know.
Oh my God. Oh my God. A slippery basketball, a bowling ball, a turkey bird. Jammin' B, since you know for sure, give the answer.
Well, I recently, my grocery store has started stocking frozen butterball turkey patties, and there's been frozen turkey patties, turkey burger patties before. These are very tasty, and I have bought quite a few of the butterball turkey frozen turkey burger patties. So yeah,
look for them. Butterball is very it. Tasty. Turkey.
I'm a big turkey. I love turkey. Yeah.
What video sharing website is an anagram of movie? I never knew this.
There's not that many letters in movie, so it's got 5 letters. It's got an M and it's got a V in it. There, thank you. Back in W. And
you know what? I never even put that together. All right. Okay. Oh, it's going to be easy. What kind of touch fastener was introduced in 1941? What kind of touch fastener was introduced in 1941? Yes, you have the two. Yes, if it's with a capital V, it is Velcro. But if you've knocked it off, you have to use the words hook and loop, or you will be sued by Velcro. Yes, thank you, Pac NW, for putting TM after it. Hook and loop. We'll do one more. Oh, time is going. Let me just, we'll do one of these. And then we'll do some match game. Oh, this is gonna be great. What should you do if this is what it says, folks? What should you do if you're attacked by a gorilla? What should you do if you are attacked by a gorilla?
Reevaluate your life choices.
Run like hell. Panic. Eric said, nothing, you're done. Surrender. Give him a banana. Hunch down and hunch down and turn away might be good. Beat your chest and run at him. Look small. Play dead and keep your eyes closed. Lock and load. Play dead. Oh, that's very funny. Give him back his Samsonite luggage. Go to the hospital. Take off your gorilla suit. Wave your arms. Act like a gorilla. Pray. Sing the national anthem. Play dead. Propose marriage. These are kiss it goodbye. It's over. Boy, if you're holy sh. I'm gonna say play dead. Jammer B.
Get big. Raise your arms. Yell.
Okay. Oh, a couple of people had this. You should crouch down and do not make eye contact. Crouch and do not make eye contact. Some people had that. Oh, this is interesting. What color cars statistically are involved in the most crashes? What color cars statistically are involved in the most crashes? It's interesting. I mean, black is possible because I'm thinking the majority of cars might be black. But, in movies, always the young kid or the hood always has a red sports car and drives recklessly. What's your answer, Jamie B?
I'll say white, because there seems like there's a lot of white cars.
Okay. Cars statistically involved in the greatest number of accidents are red. We had an awful lot of reds up there earlier. I have no idea. What happens if you drop a raisin in a glass of champagne? Empty Pocket said red cars get more speeding tickets. What happens if you drop a raisin into a glass of champagne? Nothing. Chicken Head said the raisin will get drunk. It turns back into a grape. It turns into wine. It floats to the top. It explodes. It plumps up. It overflows. Champagne bubbles over. You leave the glass for someone else. You get a very drunk fruit. It floats. You know, I'm gonna also say it fizzes over, only because I like mimosas. When I used to fly, I had hundreds of thousands of miles, so I always upgraded to first. And I like mimosas, but sometimes they were bitter. And once I put sugar in it, and the whole glass just bubbled over. So I'm thinking maybe if you throw anything in champagne, it bubbles
sugar.
over.
Not anything, but something with sugar.
Yeah,
and definitely grapes. Our raisins have sugar. I'm going to say that you're right, and I'm going with whatever you said. It fizzes.
Okay. Mandy the Clown makes the champagne fizz again. Oh, no, someone was right. Oh, someone doesn't have this exact answer. Someone said the raisin will float. If you drop a raisin in champagne, the raisin will go up and down repeatedly.
Now that's interesting.
That is interesting. People receive spam emails every day. Where does the term spam come from?
Oh, I know that one.
People receive spam mail. Chicken said that's where they're called raisins. Okay. People receive spam mail every day. Where does the term spam come from? I think Hawks Post sort of knows the answer. What's the answer, Jamie B? It sounds like you know it.
Well, can I have spam instead? You mean spam? Yes!
Oh, great movies, honey bun. My lower intestine is full of spam, egg, spam, bacon, spam, tomatoes.
Well, let's see what the card says. You people it originated in the Monty Python sketch about the canned meat spam. Okay, we're not going to do snappy answers today because we paid tribute to Al. So we'll go into some match game. I will call Dennis. Oh, I have to give Dennis my phone camera so when Charlie starts his weird okay, is Alex playing?
Alex has joined us.
Oh, great. The surgeon said, you know how celebrities have a star on their dressing room door? Well, I'm a famous doctor, and I'm going to put a blank on my office door. The surgeon said, movie stars have stars on their doors. I'm a surgeon. I'm going to put a blank on my door. Dennis, I'm going to give you my phone. When Charlie starts that weird stuff, can you take a little video? Okay. The question is, there's your paper and pen. The surgeon said, movie stars have a star on their door. I'm a popular surgeon. I'm going to have a blank on my door. Okay, I'm looking up now. A kidney stone, a scalpel. $10,000, says Mandy. A kidney, a scalpel, a heart, a golf club, a dollar sign, catheter, decayed tooth, a beating heart. Oh my God. Insurance info, the bill, skull, stethoscope, a gold peephole, a really big bill. Okay, Jamie B, we'll start with you. The surgeon said movie stars have a star on their door. I'm a popular surgeon. I'm going to have a blank on my door. And you said a bleeding heart. You got a match? Alex, I'm going to have a blank on my door. Oh, a skull and crossbones. Oh my God. Is Burke playing? Scalpel. You got matches, Burke. I got matches. I'm going to have a heart on my door. And Dennis said, Dennis said, I'm going to have a subpoena. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Dumb door was so dumb.
How dumb?
Thank you. She was so dumb. She thought you got thin mints by taking a fat mint and blank. Dumb door was so dumb. She thought you got a thin mint by taking a fat mint and there are a lot of good answers to this. Let me look up and see if I wrote my answer. Sitting on it, putting it on a diet, hitting it with a sledgehammer, cutting it in half, shaving it down. That's very funny. Putting it on a train track. That is very good. Sucking out the filling. Exercise. Exercising it. Giving it liposuction, putting it through the ringer. These are excellent chat room. All right, Alex, we're going to start with you. Dumb door was so dumb. She thought you got thin mints by taking a fat mint and putting it in a penny press. Well, no, hydraulic press. So we'll give you a match. I got a match. Hammering it down. Jammer B took a fat mint and made it thin by starving it. Stepping on it. Oh, wow, with a complete demo. Stepping on it. Calling Weight Watchers, says Dennis. Did you get a video or? No. Okay, there you go. All right. And Burke, Dumb Door took a fat mint. Oh, you gave us that, right. And Jammer B, did you give us yours? Oh, starving it. Okay. Well, putting it on a diet. That's okay. That's a match. Oh my gosh. Ken said, I went to a way out church in California. It's so way out. The nuns are blank. Don't forget, this is from 1984. Ken said, I visited a way out church in California. It's so way out, the nuns are blank. Okay. I don't know if they would have allowed this in 83 or 84, but I will see. Oh, okay. Spiders from Mars, on drugs, exotic dances, married, mud wrestlers, pumping in daylight, surfers, baked. Okay, we'll start with me. I don't think I got any matches. Ken said, I visited a way out church in California last week. This church is so way out. The nuns are naked. Jammer B, you said so way out. The nuns.
Wait. I'm giving you a match. I saw exotic dancers. Exotic dancers was up there, so I'm giving you a match. Okay.
Way out church, the nuns are Jammer B. So way out, the nuns are. That's very. Oh, that's a match. That's good. Alex, the church is so way out, the nuns are Jewish. That's great. Dennis, so way out, the nuns are drag queens. Burke, so way out, the nuns are penguins. That's actually a good answer.
I liked Burke's answer. Even if he didn't give it a match, I gave him a ding.
Oh, okay. Well, I was thinking of that. Did we get everybody's answer on that? Okay. The used car salesman said to Dumb Donald, I think you misunderstood me. I said it was okay to kick the tires, not blank the tires. The used car salesman said to Dumb Donald, I think you misunderstood me. I said kick the tires, not blank the tires. This is going to be a lot of matches, I think. That's very funny. Lick. I told you to kick the tires, not prick the tires. Kiss. Chew. Vulcanize. Steal. Shoot. Change. Inflate. Punch. Boy, I got a lot. Okay, we'll start with you, Dennis. I doesn't have one. Okay. Dumb Donald was so dumb, the salesman said, I said kick the tires, not blank the tires. Alex. Kick the tires, not lick the tires. You got a ton of matches. Jammer B. Kick the tires, not kiss. Bunch of matches. Burke said spit on tires. I don't think... I got a lot of matches. Lick the tires. Okay. And we're going to do one more and then Charlie. Marvin said, I had a bottle of champagne last night that was so dry.
How dry was it?
Well, there was blank in the bottle. I had champagne last night that was so dry. There was blank in the bottle. Okay. How are you getting that light to go on? I have to turn you. It senses there's no light in here. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Dust. Fabric softener, raisins. Oh. Sandworms. Oh, wow. I got no matches. Okay. Burke, we'll start with you. I had dry champagne last night. It was so dry, there was blank in the bottle. A bad comedian. Wow. Jammer B, so dry, there was blank in the bottle. Silica gel. I said it was so dry, there was, I got a match. There was nothing in the bottle. Match Raven. Alex, the champagne was so dry, there was a sand dune. You got a match, a lot of sand. And Dennis, there was so dry, there was dust. You got a match. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, do you want to turn the overhead on? Oh boy, he's excited now. He's excited now. It is time for the mascot of, oh boy, Charlie. Charlie, now the speaker's on. You can hear your theme song. Charlie, you can hear your theme song. Oh boy, look at me. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Let me see that tail. Charlie, show that traditional waggy tail. Show that traditional waggy tail. What a boy. What a guy. Look at this guy. He's playing match game. He's going crazy. What are you doing, Charlie? Well, I'm gonna clean my mustache. This is how Charlie cleans his mustache. Oh, Charlie, you are great. You are great. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me hang my camera back up. Chat room, you guys are great. This is great fun. All right, so this has been regular, old-fashioned, totally unimproved Giz Fiz. This is a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman, Dick DeBartolo, Dennis Wonderland, Charlie the Dog, Alex Gumpel, Jammer B, Bargain Basement Burke, Mandy the Clown, Becky, Alex Gumpel, ZX, Hawks Post, Chickenhead, Bill in Michigan, Morgus, Caesar, Stooge, Demos, ZX, Reverb Mike, LA Eric Loke, am I doing them again? Sprint, Scooter X, Cartoon Steve, Logan 5, Murray, Giz 1, Dom, Pack NW, Magoo, and Ranger Rick, brought to you by Turtle Wax, not just for turtles anymore. See you tomorrow for Giz Wiz. All right, chat room. Tomorrow, Giz Wiz, and next Wednesday, this again. And we have a Tom Lear.
We do. We're continuing our series of Tom Lehrer videos.
Perfect.
That are, what was it? I forgot again. The Electric Company. The Electric Company for the PBS Kids Show.
Oh, yeah. Did he do stuff for them?
These last 3 weeks, I've been showing videos from that show that are Tom Lehrer
that's
songs
great.
that have to do with letters.
That's where they came from.
Burke says that's how he learned of Tom Lehrer.
Really? That explains a lot.
Okay, that's fair. So we're doing letters.
That's why Burke only writes letters with using those 6 letters.
Well, we get 2 more letters today.
Oh, okay, good.
S and N are the letters we're going to get today.
Okay, good.
Here we go.
That's great. All right, chat room. This is super. See you tomorrow for Wiz and next Wednesday for Wiz.
Thank you, Nick.
Thanks, John. That was
Thank you,
great.
Alex. See you next time.
Bye. Bye, all.